Alright guys, Lincoln 180 Dual here. I have this whole thing opened up. I did a little bit of troubleshooting, and this is one of the main things I see with these is no OCV. It won't weld, it doesn't get hot, however you want to explain that. And the three main culprits in my experience are either the gun, the output choke being broken, or the transformer lead gets shorted out and stops making contact. But that's one way to check for the gun, is you check your OCV or your... The first spot to check is those terminals I just pointed at for DC, and you might have to have somebody help you out with this, but try to weld, and if you see some kind of voltage there, some decent voltage there, then you might want to open up your gun, check that out. It's most likely the culprit. If you don't see any there, which I didn't in this case, you have to open this thing up, and I checked for voltage at the caps here, and I was seeing it there. So I was like, oh, since I've already experienced one of these, I knew it was, or most likely, gonna be the output choke being broken. And it's always good to do a rectifier check, make sure the diodes are working. And it's usually this lead on the other side that shorts out, so it's a pain in the ass trying to open everything up. And with this one, you can do a diode check without taking things apart. You do it from this heat sink to that terminal over there. So you do the black lead on the heat sink, and then the red lead to that part, and then you do the same thing over here. If you can see it over here, the heat sink is right there, so you can do black lead, and then so you do the black lead on the heat sinks, and then that left terminal with the red, and then it should give you a diode reading of like 0.4 or something. And then you do also the red lead on the heat sinks to and then the black lead to the other terminal of the cap, and then that'll give you a diode check on these units. Most of the time the rectifier doesn't fail though. So what I did was an ohms check on the output choke, and then I moved it around. The thing broke apart, so gotta go replace that. Catch you guys later.